Yes, Mrs. Street. Welcome. Where will we go?
Where will we go? Yes.
But I will not get into where will we go right now. Thanks for joining us. I would just like you to kick off by just telling us something about you and the stock exchange for our audience to get familiar with the lady that is driving the success of the Jamaica stock market.
Thank you very much, Delroy. Thank you for inviting me to be on this interesting program. Now, the journey of the exchange with me has been 20 years, and I have seen the evolution of the exchange, where we were limited in terms of even the number of persons who were investing. From in 2000, let me go to 2008. 2008, where we would have had 45,000 persons as account holders in the our depository, to 220,000 persons now. Isn't that remarkable? It shows that people have an interest in the market, and it really shows that wealth creation is taking place. And the penny has dropped. Wealth creation. Yes.
I love that. Wealth creation. I have to make that be one of our takeaway. Wealth creation.
Yes, that's taken place. And the penny has dropped. That, you know, everybody can participate in this market.
And it's true, because it reached the stage now where you can only buy one share. Just one share.
One share. Can you see how we are democratizing investment in the capital market? Isn't that lovely? And, you know, with all that we are doing, all the ups and downs, it is that we are shareholders. And as shareholders, we go in and we stay in. You know, so the market has been good. You know, we have seen us coming from where you had to call directly to that broker. Now, if you have an account, you do it yourself. And so we are catering for the young and the young at heart.
We're catering for the young at heart. I am loving it already, and we just a few seconds in. So what I want to do right now is, on my run, I asked you, are we expecting a bull market? And I'm going to get straight into that. Are we expecting a bull market? You're on the floor.
Yes, and let me answer it like this, that we are going to have a bull market, but it is when. You know, we are in the COVID-19 period, and we have seen that persons are preparing, whether it is investors who are eager and asking when another IPO is coming, and those are some of the building blocks for the market. And the companies are pivoting and doing so well in terms of the pivot. But you know, sometimes even with that, it takes some building up from what COVID has done to some of the companies. But Delroy, we have seen in the past where 2008 with the financial meltdown, we have seen in the past how it revived, and revived in such a way that persons who stayed out said, I wish we did not stay out of the market. Or people who came out said, I wish we did not come out of the market. So we're talking long term. We are talking to being there yes, long term. We are talking long term.
And well, what is funny is that you said people are saying they wish they had stayed in the market, but after a magnificent performance by the Barita APO and the Tropical Battery IPO, I am expecting wonders.
Precisely. Do you know what it means when through an APO, additional public offering, you have garnered so much billions in terms of people coming and placing that money? What it means is two things. There is a confidence in that security, but what it also, but what it also means is that there's a confidence in the market.
Okay.
Right, because you have to have that double coincidence. confidence in the security, confidence in the market, and you see that we are having that. With the IPO, as you said, for Tropical Battery, it was open and closed in a few minutes. And what does that say to you? Yes, what does that say to you?
Wait, just a minute, my co-host, because I can declare I got some. So I was lucky to get in. Bear that in mind.
Yes.
Let me declare my hand.
And you know, Delroy, you have put it right, that you were lucky to get in. Because what that says is that the stock was oversubscribed. Right? So you got in. Some persons did not get all that they wanted. But that again is a confidence in this long-standing organization, company, Tropical Battery, and also confidence in the secondary market. I am in, and you know now that the market is well regulated. There is nobody that can say at this point in time over these years that the stock exchange, the market is not well regulated. And so people have confidence. You have to have confidence in the framework, the regulatory environment. And we have that, and confidence in the market.
But my co-host, the stock exchange boss, remember, it's by no mistake that Bloomberg has labeled the Jamaica Stock Exchange top performing stock market, not once, but
twice.
Thank you.
And then number 5 in 2019. So what it says again, another word is consistency. Consistency in how we operate. It is not a fluke, it's not a buck-up. And Bloomberg does not put its name about a stock exchange if they don't also look at the underpinning and say, okay, these are among the regulated stock exchange, 92 stock exchanges in the world.
Yes.
In the world.
No small feat for little Jamaica. It goes to show how wide we can get as a country. We are on the map of the capital market. This is a capital market country. Persons need to come in and put money in the capital market. Yes.
I'm saying, Delroy, appreciate our own. We need, as a country and a community, to appreciate this little gem that we have that sells Jamaica as well, and are conscious of our role in developing the market and in putting wealth into the pockets of ordinary men and women.
Okay, so I am sure we have gotten the answer about when can we expect then a bull run. So I'm going to leave that there.
Yes.
What I'm going to say then, with this little gem, are we ready for any other IPO?
Oh, Delroy, I am amazed at the number of companies that are preparing for IPO. Obviously, and in reality, we know that COVID has created some bit of a pause in some of the companies coming to market. Let me put it that way. But not pause in the people preparing to come. So there are some companies that they, based on the industry that they were in, it would have impacted them. So if they were in tourism, and if they were in public transportation to some extent, it would have affected their ability at this point to come, because they would be aware that the response might not be as great. But so many companies are preparing. The brokers can attest to that they have, and the attorneys, that they have so many companies preparing to come, which is why the answer to the bull market, I said, it's leading into the preparation and then the launch and trading aggressively of these companies. But yes, we can expect before the end of the year a number of securities to be listed. Can you imagine?
Mrs. Street is by no, what you call it, as a magic. that my logo for the Know Your Money Matters, if you take a good look, it depicts the market and look and see where it's heading. And that's a signal of what I expect of the market. Just take a look at the logo again and you will see. So I am very much aligned with what you are saying. Very much aligned.
Delroy, would you tell me a little bit more about Know Your Money Matters?
Oh, well, Know Your Money Matters, you know, it's a platform that was actually started during COVID to just bring more financial awareness to persons who are seeking to know something more about anything financial, whether it be normal business, stocks, you just name it, anything at all. We have the expertise and we believe that we have something to share. So that's what we are actually doing. Simple. And it's for free.
I congratulate you on it because I've seen them so informative and exciting. You know, you've done it in such a way to captivate everyone to say, look, this is what is happening. Simple and to the point. I want to congratulate you for helping the stock exchange in a time like this.
Well, thanks for your endorsement. I have a very supportive team, albeit small, but I have a very supportive team. And I must say thanks a lot to them. They have been behind me through this period. So thanks for asking. You know, we're going to move right into, I have been excited to the point where I am actually doing live trade for myself through the JTrader Pro. And I want you to tell us something more about it because I want to do a live trade so my audience can see it. But for now, market close, I can't do it today. I will get back to it, but just tell us something about it.
Can I say, before even going into the details, when we had considered the JTrader Pro, it was not popular. Persons did not quite endorse it. They said, you know, we're putting on things. But we saw a vision. We saw a vision that the young 20s to 40s, even up to 60, would be interested in this platform because it gives the people the flexibility. Now you're talking about JTrader Pro, and I know that when you go home, you might go online. It gives persons overseas, it was born out of the diaspora, saying, I cannot get in as I want. Now the JTrader Pro, you still must have a broker. You go in, you get a broker, they'll give you, as you know, Delroy, they are going to give you that trading account and the settlement account, that cash account. So that when you go to JTrader Pro, you can look at all the brokers who are participants. You can click and then you can, there's a video there that tells you everything you have to do, the documents that you need to send, and also how you need to connect to the broker. The broker will see the request, will accept the request, and the account will establish the account. Once that account is open, then that's the exciting part.
Yes, because I am able to sit right at my desk, during the day, and do my trade, execute like seamlessly, right?
Yes.
No.
But the part that you didn't say is you see everything. You see what the trades are being put in at, you see the bid and ask, you see that detail, which gives you some more information to make informed decision. It's an excellent platform. Excellent.
Fantastic. 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 I tell you, I am loving it. And I know the moment others get used to it, they're going to love it just the same. But what happened? It is not cutting out the broker, you know, because at the end of the day.
Exactly.
All right.
You still have the broker, but I'll tell you, when we looked at the numbers, and I go back to July, when we looked at the numbers in July, for the entire year of 2019, we were far ahead of the numbers for 2019 in 2020.
Okay, so you're seeing
significant.
So you're seeing impact. You're seeing the impact from the JTrader Pro.
Yes.
I'm excited.
So it also makes us COVID resilient.
Because you don't have to be running up and down all over the place. Right
Not
up your
at-
fingertips,
Not at
execute.
all. And
I am loving it.
execute.
I am loving it. I am loving it. Because this leads me now to say, with all of that that is happening with J Trader Pro, are there new products now? Because that is a fantastic product, J Trader Pro. What else is there in the offering from our leading stock exchange?
Well, you know what we are doing, we are looking at new services to roll out. We are looking to roll out on the digital end. And so this is something we have been developing for some time now. And we are saying, yes, we are saying using blockchain. So we are going to be using blockchain technology to provide our investors with another avenue. But listen, Delroy, we like to talk candidly to our viewers. We will ensure that when we roll out as the people expect from the stock exchange with a quality product. Nothing half-baked, quality product. We're also looking at the short selling, and we are going to, when we roll out again, we will roll out with quality products. So 2020 is not a matter that catches us without a lot of work to do. You know, we are in the mode of developing quite a number of products and services. Some you'll hear about when they're further on, you know, but expect.
Okay.
I want to leave your viewers in the anticipation that expect a lot from us in 2021 and even towards the end of 2020. So it is, you know, we have to give more. And as we grow, we are growing so that the basket of products can be expanded. Yes.
Well, you know, Mrs. Street, there is a post on your Instagram page that says, "Welcome to fourth quarter. Let's make every day count." And I liked it. Yes, I responded to it as well. Because what you have just said, it is not only the fourth quarter that will be counted. We're going to be counting in 2021 and beyond. So I am loving it.
Hope for 2020 and also beyond. It is going to be fantastic because we see where we can serve the market more. We see where, you know, how we build too in our journey. We listen.
Yes.
And we listen to our investors. And if our investors say, you know, I think you should put this in, we say to them, we don't say no. We say to them, let us explore it. And we explore and let us find a way. You notice we had recently the deferred shares of Cable and Wireless Corporate Credit Union being listed.
Yes, the first.
No, Delroy, it was not yesterday we thought about it. It was like 2 years because some things need gestation. And so a lot of things are in that mode where we are working through them. So when we say to the market, here it is a good product for everyone. Yes.
Well, I understand all the swiveling and the pivoting because we were supposed to be going at 8:30 tonight. And by other reasons, we have to make adjustment and we have to make it on spot and make it fast. So to make things happen, the stock market makes it happen. And I am very, very thankful that we're able to my set of viewers. And I am telling you, I just need to give some takeaway. Some of the takeaway from Mrs. Street is that the capital market for the stock exchange is about wealth creation.
Yes, it is.
Long term.
Yes.
Confidence in the market and confidence in the security.
Yes.
Consistency.
Yes.
Digital technologies coming.
Yes.
The short selling rollout will be coming.
Yes.
Oh my. I won't mention anymore. They have to stay tuned for a part 2 to get anything more from us.
Most definitely. And I like this approach where we can talk with people and say to them, if you are listening, tell us what you want.
Yes.
Tell us
yes.
what you want. And
Yes.
we will also look at those things to see how best we can continue to deliver a top-class service for this gem of a stock exchange within the world. The best performing has been the best performing exchange. And yes, there's an impact on COVID, we realize, but that does not deter us. We're a resilient people, Jamaicans, and we now need to just stick with it, stick to our knitting and get the job done in terms of capital raise, capital formation for growth.
You know, I want to put in a plug. I was on another program and I had to give a definition between an investor and a speculator. And I said, we can't arrest speculators. They are